Hello everyone. This is a video series where I explain some KBAT questions on quadratic functions. Now, they actually pop out a lot in real life. You can see a lot of functions, they will be modeled by quadratics. This is why we have this section. Okay, so here, this question, it says that a square black color paper has side length of x cm. So when questions have a lot of words like this, what I recommend you to do is, when you are reading the question, right, try to highlight the things that you need to know, and if you can draw, maybe draw them out. Okay, so here we have a square black color, so I draw it out here, a square black color paper. It has side length of x cm, so I know this is x, this is x. Okay, because it's a square. And then the second thing I know, a rectangular white color paper, so I change color. A rectangular white color paper like this. It has width of x, so same width, and then height 3x plus 3. Okay, length 3x plus 3. Now I need to find the range of values of x. What I need to find is the range if the total area for both papers is greater than 1 but less than 7. Alright, so it means between 1 and 7. What's that? That's what it means. And if you want to find out the answer, we can actually use inequalities. So first I need to find the total area first. So total area of this one is, for the square is length times width, x times x. Next, I need to find for this one, x times 3x plus 3, the rectangle. This is the area. I can figure out what is the area first. Okay, area is x squared plus 3x squared plus 3x. Alright, you must multiply both of them. Both must go inside. So from here we can get 4x squared plus 3x. This is the area. And then what we want to do, we want to find area is greater than 1 cm. And then area is also less than 7 cm. We need to find these two constraints. And then we want to find out what our x is. Alright, so we know our a, we can just put it in. We just put in our a, see what we get. So here is 4x squared plus 3x greater than 1. Here is 4x squared plus 3x less than 7. I can shift this over here, no problem. And then this one also I can shift here. Alright, now we can try to solve our inequalities. So the first thing we do is we factorize first. This one, you will factorize, you will get 4x plus 1 and x minus 1. Okay, this is the first one you solve, you get this. And then for this one, you solve this, you get x plus 7, 4x minus 1. You'll get this. And then you can use some method to find out the range. For example, you want to use graph, it is fine. So a is positive, so happy face. So you draw this thing. I know this is -1. This is 1/4. And I want bigger than 0. So I want this region. And then from here, I can get my answer. Alright, x less than -1, x bigger than 1/4. So this is the first inequality I get. And the second one, I draw my straight line. Once again, it is a happy face, like this. And then we can see here, this is -7/4. This is 1. And now it is less than 0. So I want the region below the x-axis. Now I want here. Alright. So from here, we get -7/4 x 1. This is our range. And because the question already tell me I want region that satisfy both of these inequalities. I want both of these to be true. So it means that I want both of these answers. Okay, I want values of x that satisfy this one and also this one. So we need to figure out the total range. To figure this out, we can actually use a number line. Okay, we can draw everything here. So I want something to be less than -1. I want it to be bigger than 1/4. So this is my range. Alright, here and here. And then I want it to be between 7/4 and 1, -7/4, which is here and here, and it is in between, so I put it like this. So I put it like this. Okay, and now the answer I want is actually answer that satisfies both of these. So it is this region and this region. Okay, so it's this region and this region. So we can write out now we can write down our final answer. Our final answer is -7/4 x -1 and 1/4 x 1. Okay, this is the answer we get from solving the two inequalities. But before we are done, there is one very important thing that you have to do. The very important thing you have to do is you must reject this answer. Okay, you must reject this answer. Why must you reject this answer? Because x is the width and the length of some piece of card, so it cannot be negative in the first place. So here we must reject the answer, and then this is the only answer that we want. Okay, any negative region, we must reject it. Okay, for example, if let's say if we solve this inequality and we get this range, okay, if we get this range, and because we reject the negative portion, our final answer will be like this. Okay, I basically reject the portion which is less than 0. Alright, so when you are dealing with questions, with real life situations, you must always remember, what does x represent? Here x is side length, cannot be negative. We must reject it. Okay, this is our first question.